Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are talking about the coffee canister from MHW-3BOMBER. Big thank you to MHW-3BOMBER for sending us this unit. I will put the links in the description. If you could do me a big favor, just click on them. Even if you don't want to buy anything, maybe if they notice a huge traffic from my channel to their website, maybe they will send us something else in the future. I would really like to test other products, especially that lever machine that looks extremely interesting. So first we will talk about this canister, what it is, how it's made, how to use it, and then I will share with you the things that I like about it and the few things that I'm not so sure, and by the end you should be able to make your own decision. Is this Gambo canister something for you? If you're as excited as myself, definitely click like, sit tight and enjoy. MHW-3 from China, they started in 2019 and now 5 years later they are one of the big players, not only in China, but they sell to like 60 or 70 countries all over the world. I tried few of the products and I have to say I like them. The marketing seems slightly over the top. Let's check the manual. It's in both English and Chinese. I can kind of understand English. What they say here: let coffee interpret the story in life. I have no idea what it means. Let's continue reading. For the MHW-3BOMBER, there is no small thing in the world of coffee. Unless we think about the coffee canisters, because this is relatively small. Subvert tradition while sticking to quality. Who the hell wrote it? I mean, maybe it was ChatGPT. The MHW-3BOMBER is more than just coffee products. It is the perfect companion. Yeah, looks like there is a spelling mistake. There is a perfect companion to modern life. I guess if it was a ChatGPT, at least it would spell it right. So there must be a person behind that. Let me know in the comments what you think about MHW-3BOMBER Poetics. But overall, the products, I like them. I like the design, I like the look, I like the functionality. So what about this canister? Well, if you look at it, it certainly has that wow factor, and I think it is arguably the best looking coffee canister out there. Sleek, modern, it comes in two colors, white or black. It is 15 centimeters tall, about 10 centimeters wide, weighs around 450 grams. There is a dual layer system, so the outer layer is ABS, kind of a plasticky layer, and the inside is a stainless steel, food grade 304 stainless steel. I can safely keep it outside here because of that dual layer. The light won't penetrate the coffee, the heat won't penetrate the coffee, humidity won't penetrate the coffee. At the bottom you have a rubber bit so it does not slide on your counter. On top you have that humidity monitor, and what it shows you is the environment inside the canister. MH-Bomber recommends humidity inside between 60 and 40, but what happens if you suddenly notice it's 70? What are you going to do now? You look, wow, it's 70, my coffee is ruined. I found a solution on the website. Obviously they say to avoid that higher humidity, but what to do if the humidity is over 60. For the pour over coffee you have to grind slightly coarser. You have to brew at the lower temperature by 1 or 2 degrees lower than normally. The coffee ratio should be below 1 to 15 and the brew time should be slightly shorter. For the espresso, also grind a little bit coarser and the recommended ratio below 1 to 2. On the outside of this humidity monitor you have numbers, so that will help you to set up the date. Once you load the coffee in, you can set the date so you know exactly when you put that coffee in. That's something that might be helpful. And also on the side you have a space when you can slide in the card with the information about the coffee. You get 5 empty cards. Very neat solution. I often put like a piece of paper into my canisters. Another clever thing here is this. It comes with the spoon. I would say you can fit in maybe 7 grams of coffee. You may say, I have spoons already, I don't need another spoon. But this spoon, made out of steel as well, it's magnetically attached to the side of the canister. So as long as you remember to attach it after you finish with your coffee, you will find it here. How many times I lost my spoon? How many times I had to dose my coffee with my hands? The canister itself, not big. I tried it with kind of a medium light-ish coffee, and yes, you can squeeze maybe 200 grams of coffee in it. To open the canister, very simple. You have a switch on the side, so you just press it and it opens. They say there are like a multiple locks, so it's nicely sealed. Once you open, you will see the kind of a note, the sticker attached here. This container comes with that exhaust valve, one-way exhaust valve, so the gas, the CO2 that is naturally in the coffee, especially the fresh coffee, it can go out, but there won't be any exchange, so no fresh air will come in. This should prolong the freshness of the coffee. I'm checking on the website as we speak. This Gambo sealed canister creates a relatively stable storage environment for coffee beans. So it is good for your coffee beans. So what I think about this container, who do I think is for? If you like your coffee gadgets, you will be interested with that. You have that nice humidity monitor that looks awesome. You have that spoon attached on the side. Okay, magnets is nothing new. Well, they don't call it magnets as a magnetically absorption design, but it is a clever solution. Another simple, very clever solution is that bit on the front. I haven't seen it anywhere else. The date on the top, yeah, another clever thing to do. I think this one will be great as a gift for a coffee lover. Pretty much everybody would need another coffee container. There is not enough coffee container, not enough coffee canisters in your life, because we like to try multiple coffees, and this will help you to prolong the freshness of the coffee. Some of my issues here, I think the biggest one is the actual size. With my coffee consumption, I would like something bigger. 200 grams of coffee, not enough for me. Depending where you are, maybe in China is different. A regular bag of coffee might be like a quarter pounder, maybe 250 grams. This will fit slightly below 200, so you're left with a little bit of coffee. Maybe that's a clever strategy from MHW-3BOMBER. You have to buy another canister. That will solve the problem. But if you only have one, that can be frustrating. Another thing here is that they mentioned on the website that this is a great for traveling as well. And here I'm not so sure. This container, it weighs 450 grams and it can only fit 200 grams of coffee. Depending for how long I go, I would probably be better off just taking a bag of coffee. I can take 400 grams of coffee and it will be still lighter than the container itself. And also, I love that switch, but if you drop it into the bag, the chances are that it will open up during your journey and then you will have coffee all over. And the last bit here, we have to talk about, everybody ask, is there a vacuum? Is it a vacuum tight? Is it a vacuum tight? How to do the vacuum? To be honest, when I got it, that was the first thing that I was trying to check. Maybe I should press it here. Maybe if I turn this few times, then it will create the vacuum. No, this isn't a vacuum tight container. For some of you, that might be a big no-no. I think this is a great for like a daily storage. So you keep it on the outside, you keep it on your countertop, you have a bigger container somewhere else, and then you just dose the coffee into this one. You see, it fits nicely in the hand, the bigger container. Sometimes you have to grab it with two hands. This one, you can hold it nicely here, you use the spoon. Another thing is that because it has been introduced for the Chinese market first. I mean, I've never been to China, but what do they drink in China? How do you think? I mean, obviously they drink coffee, but I'm sure they'll drink lots of tea. Anything that is in powder, you cannot really store in the vacuum tight containers because it would block the seal. Here, you can put pre-grounded coffee if you wish so. You can put your tea, you can put your whatever, herbal stuff, and it will work nicely as well. I remember when I was reviewing my vacuum tight containers, many of you actually mentioned it can negatively affect the coffee taste. So, would I recommend this canister? As long as you're not looking for something vacuum tight, this might be a canister for you. It looks great, it's nicely made, and it can also improve your daily workflow. In the comments, please let me know what you think about this canister. Is it something that you might be interested? Just remember, it wasn't me who designed this product. I'm just showing you what they graciously sent to me. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check the links in the description. Next week, it should be even more interesting. We should be playing with those espresso tools from MHW-3BOMBER. I have a tamping station here, I have a leveler, and I have a cola. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!